Hello, my name is Letitia Young, but I go by Couture Nikki Yu. I'm the owner of Nikki Yu. Um, I'm a fashion designer, life coach. I'm a mother of a 6-year-old girl. Um, I'm a women's activist. I'm adding the list of names, adding my belts. Um, but I need your help, you guys, in order to keep doing these videos. I need some help. I added in the link. My website. I have some things that I've made. If you're interested, you can purchase it there. Also, I started a GoFundMe, which is also in the link. It's called I Won't Stay Silent. And, if you can't find anything you like on my website, I don't have too much. Um, I don't have any capital, so I'm starting with what I have. So, and until I'm able to, really uh get more clientele and get more funds to add more stuff to my store. That's just what I have for right now. But you could also donate to the GoFundMe. 10% of all of my sales is going to go to WAR, which is Women at Risk. I really believe in this organization. They help women that have been in abusive relationships. They help women that survivors of human trafficking, and they just help women in all areas or whatever you need. And I just feel like a light needs to be shined on women and health. Is crazy. My story alone, I mean, I just been back and forth to the doctor for 2 years, and basically to get any help, I've been having to do my own research and to find out what tests that I need to take in order to try to find out what's going on. They're not putting in any effort to do that themselves, and I've met so many other women along the road who has experienced the same thing. This I put up a picture of my stomach the other day, and this lady reached out to me to tell me that her friend was going through the same thing. Doctors telling her nothing was wrong with her and blah blah blah. Then they end up running some tests and she had cancer. And you know it's been 2 years now, so if that's the case, who knows, you know how bad it's gotten. She said for her friend it was too late by the time they found it. So it's just like it's women experiencing this on a daily basis. Um I'm in a women's group on Facebook about endometriosis, and the women on there are talking about how they've gone 3-4 years in pain before doctors are even considering doing surgery to help try to ease their pain or whatever. And I just feel like this is ridiculous. We are in 2020. It should be, I mean, we're paying all this money. Y'all have all these equipment, but it feels like without the equipment, the doctors, you might as well call yourself a doctor, because you pretty much got to do their job in order to fix yourself, but you paying them for it. Which, and I read this book that was talking about the laws of medicine, and they were saying research on women's health hasn't changed since like the 1950s. So it's like, are we're not good enough, are we not worth the time to look into, exploring the woman's body, to update the medicine or procedures or whatever is needed to help us when we are in need. And it's really bad. And it's especially bad for women of color. So if y'all could help me out, like I said, I made this hat. It's on my store. So if you like it, you can purchase it on there. I'll make it for you real quick, ship it out to you. um, or if you don't find anything you like on the store, you can also donate to the GoFundMe. And like I said, 10% of the overall sales will go to women at risk. But today's topic, we are talking about using your power to fight. Saturday, after I got done talking with you guys, I went to the movies with a friend. She invited me and my daughter out, and she was having a hard day, so she just wanted to get out the house. So she offered, because y'all know I'm broke. She offered to pay for us to go and hang out with her. So we did. We went to see the movie Sonic. It's a pretty, decent movie. I wrote down 6 things that I learned from the movie. And each day I'm gonna just go over the 6 things that I learned from the movie. But the first one is, I wrote down, use your power to fight for the ones you love. In the beginning of the movie, the owl that raised him basically told him he needed to use his power to run, to hide, to make sure nobody ever finds him. But anymore, I got a family here. Well, they didn't know he was part of the family. At first, he was like a little stalker. But, he's like, I got a family here. I built something here. I don't want to have to leave again and start over fresh. And he was like, it's time to fight. It's time to use my powers to, fight for what I believe in, to fight for the ones I love, to fight for, basically the area where he was living, because he loved it and he didn't want to go anywhere. And it just hit me, because it was like the guy that he befriended, he wanted to leave the town so bad because it was like a small town. And he was like, I want to go to a bigger city and become, he was a sheriff in that town, but he was going to leave the city and downgrade in rank and just become a regular street cop to have more adventure, I guess, to be able to save a life. And he went on this adventure with Sonic, and he ended up saving Sonic's life. And Sonic was like, why would you, want to leave and go anywhere else? This is your home. Like, you should fight for the people in this town because they love you, and, you love them. And I've been running all my life, it feels like. Well, not all my life, but since I turned 18,
I tell them like the thing on my nose.
You in there putting that more stuff on your nose.
I just go tell them about my nose.
You put some on your chest too?
No.
Why your chest greasy?
It's
Don't be licking that stuff, Malia. Oh my child. She got sick. I don't know, Saturday night she started having a fever. And then Sunday she still had a fever and ended up, throwing up and stuff. But
I throw up my food.
she got a stuffy nose, so I've been putting the Vicks to help her breathe. And she over there going crazy with it to my, can I tell them about the stuff on my nose? She's silly. But go away, Malia.
No.
To my now. Yes, but back to what I was saying. I've been running, feel like since I was 18. Not knowing where I was going or where I should be going or what I should be doing. Just going. Trying to run from the negativity, trying to run from the pain, trying to run from the emptiness inside me. I don't know. I guess I felt like as long as I kept moving, that I wouldn't feel those feelings. But every time I ran, I lost something. And the situation I'm in now, it's like I'm waiting to start working. I have no income. I don't, if bills not paid by the end of the day, probably won't have no electricity tomorrow or no phone. And everything inside me just wants to give up and just run like I'm used to doing. Like maybe I should, just go back to Georgia and just start over. Just abandon everything and start over. Take what I can. But guys, like, you're not going to run anymore. Like, it's like I can't run. I have no means to even try to run. I can get in the car, but after the gas run out, then I'ma just be stuck somewhere. So I might as well just stick it out here and see what's gonna happen. Try my best to do what I can here. Use my power to fight. God has called me to help women that have always placed themselves in, I guess, relationships that they knew wasn't good for them, but they just wanted love. They want me to help women that's been sexually abused. I've been sexually abused in high school and as an adult. You want me to help women with low self-esteem, lack of confidence. And I'm like, God, you called me to help women, but it feels like women don't even like me. It's like I'm always around women that's married. And I'm just like, I've never been married. So how can I help these women? But it's not about the part of being married. I just gotta look at it as they're in a relationship that's similar to a relationship that I've been in. And I'm helping them to figure out, I guess, the best option for them to help them in their situation. But how can you help somebody when they thinking, you want their man, not even thinking about their man. But they treating you like that. That's why I always run into it, women. They always think I want something that's theirs. I don't need anything that's yours. I can get it myself. I can go get my own. I could have a guy right now if I wanted to, but I don't want one. I don't see no purpose of being in a relationship right now. Like, I don't understand. It's like, I don't know if y'all feel this way, but I feel like if I'm broke, I do not want to date nobody. Like, I need to, I don't know. I just been on so many bad dates and had so many bad experiences that I'm to the point where it's like I need to have my own money when we go out just in case something go wrong. Like that's how I feel. And right now, the point in my life, I don't have that. So that means I don't need to be worried about, relationship stuff. But, you know, I've always had that problem with women. Their insecurities is being pushed off onto me and they in turn think I'm a bad person and I haven't even did anything, haven't even showed any type of, you know, evidence of the things they are accusing me of in their mind and their actions. And that sick dream. Feel like I'm in a horrible movie that I can't wake up from. I'm like, God, why is this happening to me? Why am I going through this? Why am I sick for so long? But God had to, he had to be like, it's not about you. It's a bigger picture. I'm just using you to shed the light on the bigger picture. Because most people, they understand unless they go through it. Like my friend, she been going with me back and forth to the doctor. She is a Caucasian lady, so her doctor's visits have always been pleasant. Before now, I've never been to the doctor because I don't get sick. So I have limited experience with doctors, but since I've been sick, my doctor experience has been horrible. It has made me, I was like really growing a hate for doctors. I'm just like, why do we even have doctors? Because they don't even want to do their job. And, explaining this to her, she didn't understand. But then after she came to a doctor visit with me, and she heard how they was talking to me, trying to belittle me, trying to make me feel like I was too ignorant to know what was going on with my body. Then she understood. She like, wow, I thought you was exaggerating before, but I understand. And I'm angry for you that this is what you've been dealing with for 2 years now. I'm like, yeah. And there's a lot more women that's going through this. I've seen some, Caucasian women complain about their experiences with doctors, but I've also noticed the timeline of help is quicker for them than it is for women of color. Like on my endometriosis Facebook page, the Caucasian women, they might suffer in pain a year or two, but the women of color, like 3-4 years plus before they get some help. Doctors sending them from doctor to doctor, go see this doctor, go see that doctor, racking up medical bills, interfering with their lives because they're in so much pain. Is keeping them from being able to hold a steady job. Whew, my heart is fluttering, you guys. God is like, I gave you all the power. I gave you all the tools. You got to stand and fight. I'm feeling like David and Goliath. All those people went to try to fight Goliath, and they had weapons, swords, and everything, and they failed to defeat him. Then God sent David with just a rock, but his faith helped him to win. Uh, his faith helped him to win the battle against Goliath that nobody else could win. So right now, even though it's dark, I gotta have that David faith that God will come through for me because I've been obedient to his word. And then Esther, she's always there in my mind. God placed her in a position to be queen. And because she was queen, she was able to fight for the ones that she loved. She saved her people because of the position she was in. It can be hard to fight for people that don't even want to fight for themselves. It's like how can I help somebody that don't want to be helped? It's like dragging around dead weight. If everybody was zombies and you trying to run away from zombies and you got this one person that just want to sit there and cry, you gonna want to be like, man, I holler at you later, player, because these zombies is coming. I got like 2 bullets. And you want to sit here and cry instead of getting up and running like I'm getting up and running. It can be hard to fight for people that don't want to do nothing but complain. Like you're not adding anything to help the situation, but you just want to sit and complain about how things could be better, about how things can be different. Okay, so what's the plan to change it? What's the plan to make it better? I see how Black people complain about the areas they live in, how it's so poor. But after I've lived in a lot of, because I'm a single mother, so I live on the budget. And I've lived in a lot of areas that would be considered low income hood areas. And people complain about their living situation, but they're making it bad. When I was living in Chicago, I used to, it felt like almost every day, used to go out there every day and pick up trash. And by the next day, it'd be more trash there. Like, it was like the people was like, look at her out here picking up trash. Let me throw some more out here because she thinks she better and go pick the trash up. And it's like you complain about how this area looks dirty. How you have no love for what you have. When God sees that you appreciate the little stuff that you have, he bless you with more. But if you're not gonna appreciate it, he's not gonna give you more. It's like why? Why should I give you a house when you don't appreciate this apartment? Why should I give you a super nice car, like a brand new car, when you don't appreciate the car that you have now? You don't try to keep it clean. You don't keep the oil changed regularly. Keep it washed. You know what I'm saying? You don't love what you have right now. So why would I give you better? There's so many people in a position to help that don't. And there's some that do. But how can you fight for people that don't want help? That's like no. They all wanted to be free from slavery. And then I said Noah. My bad, y'all. Moses. Moses, my bad. He sent Moses to free the people from Egypt. And as soon as he freed them, they start complaining. Oh, you should have left me a slave because at least I had, guaranteed food. At least I knew. But out here, you got me walking out here. We've been walking forever. Now we at this water. The soldiers is coming. And we trapped. What you go do, Moses? What you go do? You have messed us up. Put us in a worse predicament. That's what they were saying to Moses. And Moses, chill out. Please chill. And have some faith. And know that God got this. Open the water up. They walked across. And even after seeing that, they still complain. When we gonna get to this land you told us about? After seeing miracle after miracle after miracle, they want to go and build a fake God to worship. They want to just run right back to the sin, gambling and just doing orgies and all that other kind of stuff. It's like God was like, why did I free y'all? Why did I save y'all? Y'all not even trying to do better. Y'all was just enslaved for 400 years. And every time I free y'all, y'all just act like y'all want to. You want me to let these people come back and put y'all back into slavery? Because y'all acting real ungrateful. For real. Y'all acting real ungrateful. Y'all not appreciating the things that I'm doing for you. I keep trying to free you, and you keep putting yourself back in slavery. I had to learn that for myself. God kept telling me, I'm trying to free you, but I kept trying to put myself back in slavery as far as a job instead of being free and using the tools and the talent that He gave me to really push myself and promote myself as a fashion designer. He like, I'm trying to free you, but you keep putting yourself back because you're scared. You don't have no faith in me that I will come through for you, that I'll make sure that all your needs are met. Yeah, I was. I had little faith because I was allowing the devil to come in and put fear in my mind about if I don't get these bills, if this is not done by this time, what's gonna happen? But I can't allow fear to control me because whatever is gonna happen is gonna happen, whether I'm scared or not. So I must use my talent that God gave me. and the tools that he gave me to start with what I have to fight for myself, for my family, for God's people. He needs me to fully believe. Because how can I go around telling people or how can I tell God that I'm willing to go where he need me to go? I'm willing to say what he need me to say when I can't even start right now with saying what he need me to say because of fear. Oh, I'm not fearful about going nowhere. I will go anywhere. Let's do it. I love traveling. I love seeing new things. But talking has been my weakness. And now he's like, you gotta talk, you gotta fight, or you go lose. You go lose everything. And I don't want to lose anymore. I'm tired of losing. It takes more effort to start over again than to just fight for right now. So I'm gonna use my effort and energy to fight for right now. But I'm gonna end it on that note. I pray that God come through for me, that I'm able to be here tomorrow and, finish my little series of what I learned from the Sonic movie. um, yeah. So, subscribe, share. I need to sell like at least 10 hats to be straight so that I can keep going for another day. So if you find it in your heart to, want to buy a hat, I got different options on my little store, which is in the link. Please support your girl. I just want to keep doing this ministry that God has called me to do. But in this world, nothing is free. So gotta get it. And I'm willing to work for it. So I don't believe in really taking no handouts. I'm trying to, earn your money by making hats, and I also do customs. You can also book me through my website to do custom attires for you. So put me to work. I'm ready. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace. God is good all the time.